So you've got a great idea, a product that's going to change the world. But how do you make sure that your business is sustainable? That's where a business model comes in. Basically, a business model outlines how you are going to create value that customers are willing to pay for, meaning how you are going to make money. This is important because even not-for-profits have to pay bills and their employees. In their simplest form, business models can be broken down into 3 parts. Money it takes to make something, money it takes to sell that thing, and how the customer pays. First, you need to figure out your costs to make what you're selling. Maybe they are raw materials and manufacturing costs, or maybe they are programmers designing an app. But don't forget that you'll need designers too. You'll then need to market and distribute your product. How will people know that they can buy it? This includes things like delivery, marketing, website hosting, salespeople, accountants, and even customer service representatives. How will the customer pay for the product? You'll need to have a good think about the pricing strategy, payment methods, and timing, and how that will affect the delivery of your product. This is important because it's your income. Your business model will outline each of these components and how they will be structured around your business. There is a huge variety of different ways to do this, so let's explore some common ones for startups. Manufacturers make finished products from raw materials. These products are sold either to customers or wholesalers who sell your product to customers. Aggregators are businesses that don't make any product themselves, but bring other service providers together in a single platform under their own brand. Think of your typical booking apps like Uber or Webjet. Marketplace business models also provide a platform to sellers, bringing them together to connect them with customers. The key difference between marketplace and aggregators is that in a marketplace business model, the seller sets their own prices and still sells the product under their own name. These businesses make money either from charging fees or by taking commission on each sale. A subscription model is when customers pay a recurring fee to use the product. This model lets you keep customers over a long term and maintains revenue through repeat purchases. Freemium is where a company offers a free version of the product, but then charges for premium features or add-ons. This is very common for internet-based businesses. In other cases, businesses rely on sponsored content as a major revenue stream. This is typical of websites. For example, if you run a skincare blog, you could link to an online shop within the review, and you would get a small commission for every sale that is referred via your site. In reality, businesses often don't neatly fit just inside one of these models. You might have noticed that Spotify was both a subscription and a freemium business model. But let's take a closer look at another business, Airbnb, as an example. Airbnb brings independent service providers, local hosts, and customers, travelers, together in an online marketplace. Even though the sellers set their own price, they do so under the Airbnb brand. So this model probably sits somewhere between an aggregator and a marketplace. Because Airbnb doesn't actually own any of the product it sells, it has very little costs in making the product. Most of the costs to Airbnb's business model is in the management and delivery of the product. Unlike Uber, Airbnb bookings are variable and customers can pick whichever provider they want to go with. Therefore, effective management of the online marketplace and transparency in the process is essential to build and maintain trust in both the hosts and the travelers. Airbnb's main source of income is through commissions. It charges flat commissions to both the host and the traveler. But this is not the only source of income. Airbnb also uses advertisements and affiliate links on its website, plus also sells a travel magazine, Airbnb Mag. So as you can see, there are lots of different ways you can potentially build your business model. There is no right or wrong way, and the best one for you will depend on your product and your customer. But it will likely take a lot of that build, measure, learn loop we talked about earlier to figure it out.